All right, everyone, here we are with ticker symbol HYLN, Hyliion Holdings Corp. And before we jump into this chart, I want to say welcome to all my first-time viewers and investors. Welcome to my channel, Invest for Tomorrow. To all my subscribers, welcome back, and let's jump into this chart. So, Hyliion has been in a sideways movement. So there's some consolidation here. I mean, obviously, there's the volatility of the market. It's been jumping up and down. And in this sideways movement, after that recovery of these lows down here of about 1810, moving forward, it has hit a new low here, which was yesterday, and that low was down here, which is very important, 2120. I'd keep that number in mind. If you guys didn't hear it yesterday, or you're a first-time viewer, I highly encourage every single viewer to keep that number in mind, because now we're about to break through this support. Right now, the support level is literally the point where the stock is at. We're going to see in the next couple of hours as the trading day goes on, because we're about to hit, obviously, after market hours until 8 p.m. to see if it breaks through that support or if the bulls can actually bounce back and recover from that. So this is going to be very interesting. That's currently right now our support level once again. But the next one after that would be down here at 2120. I'd keep that number in mind. And that's the next point of reference. Now, if it breaks through this as I'm recording the video, or after a couple hours of me recording this video, then your next point of reference is that low. And you'll want to watch how this stock is reacting between that low and, again, down here at 2120. And that is why this number is so important to keep in mind, because that's the lowest point reached in this sideways movement. Now, on the other hand, we have the highest point reached, which is up here at closer to 2485. 2485, I had stated it yesterday. I had asked the trivia question, and I want to say thank you to all the investors and viewers that took the time to answer that question. And I want to go ahead and emphasize a certain location in this video in the next couple of hours. So we're going to see here why it's important for the next couple of hours and for the next coming days and weeks. So keep those numbers in mind, and we're going to ask that question towards the end of this video. So stay tuned for that trivia question. As I stated, if it broke through that support, right, this would be on its way to newer lows. We're currently at 2233. You can see that, and we're right on it. We're going to see if the bulls bring this back up or if the bears are going to break through it. If they break through it, again, your next point of reference is down here at 2120. You want to pay close attention to how the stock is reacting. How quickly is it moving to newer lows? If it breaks through support, because it will be pulling away from the 50-day moving average significantly in a downward direction. So what is our 50-day moving average? Well, currently the 50-day moving average is 2302. I'd write that number down. Super important number to write down. That lets us know on what side of the chart we're in and if we're in bearish or bullish territory. Right now, we are currently in bearish territory. So the bulls need to break through the 50-day moving average to get back into bullish territory to reach newer highs. Now, this resistance level from yesterday, 2405, you can keep that number in mind and you want to write it down, but our resistance level has slightly changed. And after 2405, like I stated earlier and yesterday, 2485 is the most important resistance level for the bulls to break through newer highs and newer resistance levels. So keep that number in mind. So what's our new resistance level? Well, our resistance level has slightly moved, and it's the highest point before this dipped deeper into bearish territory. And that resistance level is 2326. So the bulls want to break through the 50-day moving average, but not only that, they want to cross it and confirm that they're above it. The way they do that is breaking through this resistance level, 2326, turning it into a support and pulling further away from the 50-day moving average in an upward direction. So super important for the bulls to do this. They need to do this to go ahead and confirm that they're in bullish territory and pull away from it significantly to continue to pull away from the 50-day moving average in an upward direction. So very important for the bulls to keep that in mind, to focus on that, and that's their goal. They need to break through 2326 to go ahead and confirm bullish territory and pull away from it. Now, Yes, breaking through the 50-day moving average does mean that they're back in bullish territory, but does not confirm it. The tug of war will still be going on, and the bears can switch it in direction, bringing it back down, or the bulls can actually continue to pull. So that's where that tug of war still stands. Now, by breaking through this resistance, 23.26, there's a slight confirmation that the bulls are gaining leverage on pulling this into bullish territory, even if the bears try to reappear. So, very important. I'm going to go ahead and state one more time the support level as we see it. It's the current price, and it's 22.33. We're going to see as this continues to unravel in the next couple of hours if it gets broken through. So I want to emphasize to all investors, your next point of reference is down here at the lowest point at 21.20 as a support, and you're going to want to pay close attention to the behavior on how this acts from 22.33 to 21.20. As always, if you found this video helpful and informative, please do so and subscribe. Don't forget to click on the bell to turn on all notifications and not miss a single video that I post. Share this with your friends and community, and don't forget to hit that like button to let me know you watched this video. So, trivia question, and I had stated it's going to be a very important point in the next coming hours and also days and weeks. What is the lowest point reached, and why is it important in this sideways consolidation, and what do you want to pay close attention to if it breaks through 22.33, and why is it important? That's the most important thing right now as we're seeing in the direction that this is heading, and why should we pay close attention to it? Now, in the long term, what is the most important resistance level for the bulls to pull further away from the 50-day moving average and reach newer highs and reach newer levels of resistance? They're similar questions to yesterday, but their emphasis is very important, not just from yesterday, but to today and the next coming days and the following week. So I look forward to seeing your guys' comments down below. Thank you guys so much for watching, and let's make some money. At the end of this video, there's going to be a pop-up video. In that video, I will be discussing about the S&P 500 index and how it's been rising several points on these scheduled dates. On these dates, you could see the charts and the dates speak for themselves, but I break it down and I go into more detail about it in the video. But just to summarize it, the Federal Reserve is pumping the markets, making the S&P 500 index rise up several points. What does that mean for us as investors? Well, if the S&P 500 index is rising up several points, there's individual ticker symbols rising up with it. And what does that mean then? Well, these individual ticker symbols are rising up 30 cents to $3 per share. I know it may not seem like a lot, but per share that does add up. And like I always say, profits are profits. I'm not there to guarantee you profits. I'm not there to tell you to buy, sell, or hold anything in particular. I'm just there to inform every single investor and viewer on the great news that there's an opportunity to maximize profits and minimize losses. Check out the video. Should be popping up soon if it hasn't already. And thank you guys so much for watching, and let's make some money.